You can say what you want. I'm the shit. Alright, so I'm hearing welcome to Aura of a Goddess. We're going to do a quick energy read, feel out the vibes, see what messages come through today. We give honor and pay respect to the Most High God. We ask the Divine to step in and be a shield of protection around me and my collective as I journey into the divine heavenly realms. Speaking of light. So if y'all are feeling like I'm feeling, you may be dealing with allergies. I had my neighbor's daughter over last week, and she was sneezing and coughing, and lo and behold, the last few days I haven't been feeling too good. Whatever germs she was carrying, she done left them behind. I totally had forgot that he stated his daughter had to go to the doctor the week before, and I should not have allowed her to come over here. But me and this kind heart of mine, a mile for the kids. We have divine feminine energy coming out. We have You Are the Blueprints coming out. Now these cards, these two particular cards, I actually just crafted those within the last 3 to 5 days. And of course, divine feminine energy, you may be in your divine feminine energy. You may be a female or a divine feminine. You may consider yourself a divine feminine. You may be soft, sensual. You may be elegant. You may embody this energy. You are the blueprint. Now, when I first wrote this card, I actually was listening to a podcaster who was speaking about individuals being the blueprint, that we are the blueprint that this world wants to use to pretty much master, so to speak. Now, after I crafted this particular card, You Are the Blueprint, I actually started getting downloads from a particular rap artist who actually has several albums that are named The Blueprint. And I'll let you do the math on that one. So anyways, we have a divine feminine energy, and we have You Are the Blueprint. So divine feminine, this confirmation to me is the divine letting you know that you are the blueprint. You may be working on a business, and you may have others copying you, your style, your flow, because you are a true divine feminine, and you are the blueprint, as the card states. Also, with this blueprint, you may be working with some blueprints. If you are starting a business, you may be laying the foundation or the groundwork, or you may need to come up with a blueprint for your business. Get it set in stone. Get everything in writing. Follow the proper business avenue to legally do business. Now, the other card that just, when I picked the deck up, that wanted to remain out was in the past. Something occurred in the past. And on the top of the deck, we have You're Staying Out the Way. You're staying out the way. lay low for now, drama don't do, model that and move in silence. And then we have a new beginning, a fresh new start. So some of you, you may be staying to yourself, keeping your head down, focused on you, focused on your business. And this is just a confirmation that a fresh new beginning is here or is coming soon. So stay focused, stay diligent to the task that you are working on at this time. All right, Holy Spirit, divine ancestors, guardians, I ask that you provide clear and concise messages. What messages do you have for me, for the collective today, outside of the two that we received? Thank you very much for those messages thus far. Be not deceived. God is not marked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that he shall reap also. That is Galatians 6 and 7. We have one to come out of the deck. Victory is yours. So stay committed. Stay focused on your... God, I feel horrible today. I've been dosing myself with... I hate medicine, but I've been dosing myself with this NyQuil. All right, and then flew out is this stack of cards. I'm just going to take the one on the top, which says a new beginning, a fresh new start, as I stated a few minutes ago. And then underneath you have divine masculine energy. But before that one, you do have cheater, infidelity, unfaithfulness, and third parties. And then on the back of that, we have karmic lessons. So we have a cheater out here who may be wishing for a new beginning, a fresh new start. I don't know if y'all can see those cards. Shut up. I'll take a picture at the end. But anyways, we have a cheater out here. And you have a new beginning. Divine feminine energy. As they state, it could be male or female. I feel it's a feminine energy because it clearly says divine feminine. And I know the lines be blurred and they want to say, oh, in tarot there are no genders. Well, in real life there are genders. So with that being said, if you don't like what I got to say over here, there are thousands of other readers. Be my guest and find you another one. But anyways, as I was stating, divine feminine energy. I do understand that there are males who operate in their divine, in their feminine energy. They operate more from a feminine versus a masculine side. But as I stated, I do believe this is a feminine energy, a divine feminine, and God, in my opinion, made male and female. And I believe that this is a female. You may be, on a fresh new start, and you are, working on a new beginning. Like you've started something over. You're doing something anew. You may have moved to a new city or started a new job, or something that is a new, fresh new start for you. And you may currently, your new beginning may have happened in the past, or it may be presently happened, but you may have been dealing with a cheater, or currently may be asking if the person that you're dealing with is a cheater. And actually, I'm looking at 5 years. So this could have been something within the past 5 years time frame, because it does say Karmic Lessons 101 on the back. So you may have had past infidelities that you were dealing with an untrustworthy individual who kept you in third-party situations. And at this time, you may be having a fresh new start, a new beginning. You may have walked away from that individual that was a cheater. They tried it and failed miserably. When I went to, because this card was it was loose, so I pulled it out. They tried it and failed miserably. Don't play with me, bae. So that might have been what you were telling this individual. Look, I don't got time for the games. I don't have time for the nonsense. I'm focusing on me at this time. And I'm gonna move forward with a fresh new start, a new beginning. And if that means I gotta leave this third party in the past, then that means that's what it's gonna be. So you may have walked away and they failed miserably. Those were karmic lessons. And just remember that everything is everything, and what is meant to be will be. And so that may have been the mindset that you got into. Everything is everything. I'm going to trust in the divine, because we do have divine feminine energy out here, and we do have the victory is yours. So you may just have decided, listen, I'm going to trust in the divine. I'm going to trust in the Most High. I'm going to stand on 10 toes down for myself, and I'm going to stand on what God has promised, and I'm going to trust. And that's the most important thing, is that you continue to trust and you continue to have faith. And then on the top of the deck over here, we have divine masculine energy. Y'all can't really see my deck over here, but we do have divine masculine energy revealing itself on top. And then as I picked this stack up, this underneath was a partnership. So you may, and then we have a karmic male. And so with that, with just those energies, I'm going to linger there for a moment, and something within 3 to 6 months. So I'm just going to linger there for a moment. So I'm going to start with this divine masculine energy that I stated was on the top of the deck. Divine masculine energy being, you have a divine partnership coming in, I feel, if it has not already arrived. You also have a karmic male out here. And the card says no good, dirty dog energy. So you have two males that may be in your energy. One may be coming, a divine masculine energy, and one may be a karmic male energy. In the center of that, you have a partnership. You have a successful venture, a good outcome. So what I'm going to assume is this divine masculine energy has to do with this partnership that may be coming into play. Divine masculine is the first set of cards I have sitting down here. You can't see out of the frame. And then a partnership. So as I stated, what I'm assuming is that there is a divine masculine energy that you may have come across, or you are going to come across, that you may end up having a partnership or a successful business venture, or this individual may already have a successful business venture that they are working on in this current time, in this current frame. Time frame. And this partnership, this business owner is what I'm sensing. This individual with this successful venture may want to start a partnership with you. Now that partnership could be a romantic partnership or a business partnership. I'm getting more so of a business partnership, because up here we did have you are the blueprint. So your business may be based or centered around something that you do. You could work with your hands, or work with, something with your skills and talents that are specific to you, because you are the blueprint. And someone may want to partner with you, or start a venture with you that they see will be successful. The card does indicate a good outcome. So there should be a good outcome. It should be expected if you take the right steps. And this one does say the victory is yours. So stay committed, stay dedicated. Make sure that you are focused. Take time for your business to, as I stated, you want to do your business plan and get your ducks and everything in a row and in order. And be careful, because again, you do have a karmic male out here. And we had the karmic male, and we did have the cheater card come out. So we do have a karmic individual, infidelities, untrustworthy, third party energies. So this may be someone, that's going to, whisper sweet nothings in your ear, tell you anything. He's playing the fields. There may not be no serious commitment, but you're a divine feminine. So keep that in mind. You are the essence. You embody divine feminine energy. You don't do these type of guys or girls, you don't play those type of games. The infidelities, if I can't trust you, I don't need to be around you, is what I'm getting from this. If you need third parties, then go on and entertain those third parties. I don't have time for it. But again, just remember, everything is everything. What is meant to be will be. These are karmic lessons. When it comes to this cheater, this karmic male, it could be two people or one person. But when it comes to those energy, this cheater, this karmic male, these are energies that are just not worth your energy, is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like you're just focused on other things, trying to put yourself in position for this fresh new start. You're enjoying this divine energy that is around you. Continue to meditate, continue to say your prayers to and speak with your angels and your spirit guides and the divine, the most high. Again, there is a divine masculine energy, may want to do a partnership with you. And then we have, when I pulled up the karmic male card, below it was a priest. So you may be dealing with a priest, or you may be in church, or this could be not just a priest, but if you're into spirituality, this could be your religious leader in your community. You may be dealing with this individual on the sense of, this is who you go to when you need answers, when you need guidance. So yeah. And this individual up under that card, it says, stay amazing, stay beautiful, stay loving, stay kind, stay caring, stay honest, and stay bold, Queen. So this individual, this religious figure, this leader may be urging you to and reminding you that you are beautiful, you are amazing, you are loving, you are kind. Be honest and remain bold in all that you do. This energy, this religious energy person may be someone that you have confided in, or someone that you go to for guidance with this third party, with this relationship with this karmic male. Why did I say third party relationship? Because I'm looking at this card that says third parties. So I really do feel like this cheater, this karmic male, I feel like this individual kept you intertwined in third party situations, and may have been telling you one thing and telling these individuals other things. I feel like this divine masculine and this priest, divine masculine energy and this priest go together, because notice how those cards sync up in color, blue. And then with this cheater and this karmic male, I feel they go together, because notice how they sync up, red. So I feel, and then you notice the karmic male was it's like they were trying to mask themselves. You can see how I wrote it in red and then blue. So the energy that I'm picking up from those two different color schemes, but over here is clear, cheater, all in red. Cheater, infidelity, untrustworthy, third parties. So I feel like this karmic male was trying to mask themselves. They were trying to pretend to be something that they knew they were not. They may have been trying to put their best foot forward for you, to keep you in the picture, but ultimately the card clearly states no good, dirty dog. So this individual just was, not a good fit for you. They were a karmic. They were a lesson. Karmic Lessons 101 revealed itself. They were a lesson for you to learn. And I feel like, you may have a priest or a religious individual in your energy who is just wanting you to remain positive. And this could also be the church. Or like I said, if you're in a spiritual community and you don't necessarily attend church, but you guys have, your own religious practices, this could be a leader from that arena that is just keeping you lifted in spirit, and it's just, or the community itself, the church community, or that particular community that is wanting you to know that everything is everything. Stay positive, stay focused. There's also a message here on top. You do not have to worry. You are in a safe place. And then we also have, create in me a clean heart, God, so that I may worship you. So just remember to take the time, and it says, wash me through and through, divine cleansing. So just remember to take the time that you need to do the things that you need to do. Stay focused. Take your healing seriously. Expect the unexpected. And stay motivated, stay positive. I know some days things may seem, get tough. You may have some heavy loads that you have to carry. But just remember, through it all, the divine is with you. You are divinely guided, guarded, and protected. And with that, I will close out this reading. I want to give thanks to the angels for guiding and for the message. Thank you, Heavenly Father. I just seen 21:11 on the clock. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, archangels, for always being on go mode. Remember, heal, align, align, meditate, heal, slay them demons, repeat. And that's on Goddess. I'm Diva Goddess, and thank you for joining thank you for taking the time to watch this message. I don't do these very often, but I do plan on starting to do more readings here and there. Try to build up my platform. If this reading resonated with you, I do ask that you click the like button or subscribe to the channel so you'll be updated when I post new videos and messages. I do post a lot of, I don't post a lot, but I do share content under the posts, so you can check out some of the positive words of encouragement and some links that I've shared in the posts in the past. I also have a website. You can check out my website if you would like to book a reading. I also do tarot readings. I'm just not going to get into a tarot card reading or affirmations or oracles at this current time because I need to charge my phone. I did see 21:11 on the clock, and now I'm seeing 22:44. All in all, those are synchronicities. You may be seeing synchronicities. You may be seeing 111 or 211. 211 is an informational line that you can call from your phones. And then I see 22:44, that is duality. That matches up with 2-2 partnership, 4-4, moving from 2s to 4. So you're doubling up. So that could be a good sign for anyone out there that is doing business or contemplating starting a business or going into a partnership, whether that be romantic or business partnerships. But it does say journey, the way is being made and the pathway is opening. So just trust your intuition. And with that being said, have a great day. My website is auraofagoddess.square.site, and I'll link it